Hey everyone, how you doing? You got Paul and Eric here with our first kind of official newsletter. Exciting stuff. So,
What is up,
uh,
everybody?
why don't you tell them what we're trying to do with content, and then what I'll do is I'll show people what I've done today and the flow and the structure and how it all works. So, with a view to helping you guys do the same as we're doing.
Well, one of the things we've been talking about for years, and we're finally doing
I know.
is
Been years.
we really have. We've been talking about doing this forever, and that is dedicating time every week to build out quite as much content as we can around a what we call a money tree. Now, those money trees are they're not going to be biz op deal, and they could be, but they're primarily going to be tools that are hot in the marketplace or affiliate products, affiliate training products, various digital products, right? Set up through whatever affiliate platform. We're going to look for the hottest things that are, that are solving problems that people are looking for. So we're going to dedicate time every week to launch these new money trees, and we're going to use AI to do most of the heavy lifting for us. So so we're getting ready to roll out our first money tree, which is a tool, and I'll let Paul kind of talk about the structure. I think what we've decided to do, Paul, is we're going to sort of you're doing a review on the product, and then once you've done that review, that's going to go on the blog, and then the blog is where we're going to point traffic to from all the content we're posting throughout social media that we're having AI produce. And then obviously the reason we want them to go to the blog is yes, we want them to expose them to that particular product, but on our blog, we also expose our new newsletter. We expose the
Complete.
main programs that we're involved with, our AI affiliate system, our trading platform, and then of course they would also see and get access to any of these other money trees we put together. So it just makes sense to push people there. So I'll let you talk a little bit about that,
Yeah,
Paul.
so this is very much almost like going back in time for me because I used to have my blog, therealpaulturner.com, and I haven't updated that for ages. But back then, we used to do a lot of attraction marketing. People reach, well, we still do, but where people reach out to you. And rather than explain the same thing again and again and again, I wanted to put it on a blog. But the other benefit of that is you can expose people to other things. So now that we're in 2025, we've got a lot more AI. It's a lot easier now to do what used to take me a long time. So let me kind of share screen, and Eric can chip in anytime he likes if there's anything needs to be questioned or isn't clear. And this isn't an in-depth training, by the way, guys. Let me just say that this is, you can watch what we're doing and you can follow along and you can learn. But if you want like advanced stuff, maybe we'll do some more if there's a request. So if you've got a question and if you've got a request for something you'd like us to look at, review, or go over or teach, please comment, and we'd love to sort of get that feedback from you. Or even if it's just a thumbs up or something, we'd love some sort of recognition for the fact that we've done it. So the very first place I start is okay. I'm looking at the minute we are so overwhelmed, right, with tools because as soon as you look at one AI tool, you know how it is, the algorithms kick in and Facebook starts showing like a million gazillion tools. And me and Eric have come to the conclusion there is no human way you can keep up with what's hot, right, in the world of AI, with all the products that are out there that promise they do everything under the sun and all that. So we just want something that works. And what I've discovered in the last batch of sort of AI stuff I've been looking at is a lot of the tools that I've had before, they're all kind of seem to be improving as they go. So I think it's a case of, look, don't worry, as long as it works, as long as it does what you want it to do, don't spend your time looking at all the other tools out there because one might leap ahead a little bit, but then another one will, and then another one will, and all the others are kind of catching up. So the first thing I would say, real experience is forget trying to keep up, right? Just go with something that you know works. Now, a while ago, I tried this Repurpose IO workflows. Let's go to workflows. So I looked at Repurpose IO and it seemed pretty good, but we weren't putting out as many videos, right, as we would like to. So it was like, you get a free trial, and then it's something like $30 a month, and we were paying $30 a month and we weren't really using it. But now they, and I don't know if it did at the time or it passed me by, but they have this auto feature. So in a nutshell, what Repurpose does, great little tool. Every time a video goes on my YouTube, and you can select what channel, this software will pick up that that has gone on YouTube automatically without me. I could be asleep, I could be driving, I could do whatever. It will then send it to YouTube. And then when it finds one on YouTube, it will send it to Facebook Reels, Facebook page, not personal profile. And then when it finds the TikTok one again, it will also send it to Pinterest for me now. And I've done a more in-depth video of this, and I'll show you where you can watch that after. But this is a great tool. The other thing is it has an affiliate area. Now, it doesn't pay a lot. It's not going to make us like 10K a month, but it will pay for itself. Because as more people see the value in this, it will easily pay for itself, right? From our referrals. So that's the least we want. And ideally, yeah, we want to make some profit from it. And there's no reason why we couldn't be making a lot of money with it. But based on what it pays and stuff, it's likely that this will be maybe a couple hundred, $500 a month, something like that. Little money tree for us, right? And that pays for all sorts of things, ads or whatever. So one, the tool has to be awesome, and the tool is awesome and it works. I won't show now, you can see it on the video I did, but I show it working, right? So not only that, there's a way to get it for free. So it's worth sharing to help people, and also it can cover its own cost. And we use it to help make more money, the actual product. So then what I did is I thought, okay, I've tested it, I like it, it works. I want to go to VidIQ, and I want to go and discover keywords. Whoops. Come on, keywords. Where am I? Discover keywords. There we go. And you type into this amazing tool. If you haven't got VidIQ, honestly, it's amazing. I'll put I'll do a video about this probably next. There are some on my YouTube. I'll find one, or I'll do an up-to-date one. And for some reason it's running slow. That's because I've got screen share on. But this will find the keywords that people search for in YouTube. So now I know what people search for in YouTube. I type in repurpose.io and it will give me a list. And the big one that came out for me was like how to use, right, repurpose.io. That was one. And content distribution, right, that was one as well. Video sharing and stuff like that. So you just put in repurpose.io and it comes back and it tells you literally related keywords, and it will also give you them in order if you ask it to, of which ones am I likely to be able to rank for. So for example, I might get an idea for music promotion, right? Or you can just do matching terms, and again you can put that in order. And I can see, is repurpose.io safe? 2,485 people search every month for that. Very low competition, right? Now, that to me, that is buyer intent keyword. So that's another video I'll make, but that could be a video short as well. So is repurpose.io safe? So I find sort of the keywords I want to use for my review. I go ahead and I record the review, and I use it in Zoom. I just use Zoom. So I record it in Zoom and I do a screen share and I make my video, and goes on my channel. We've already got 4 views. Let's just refresh that. Not been on long. See if we've got any more. So I get the ideas for what I'm going to say. Okay. And then I record the video knowing that the keywords are good. And then I go to Google AI Studio, and I've still got it open so you can see exactly what I do here, right? Exactly what I do, right? I upload the video I've made and I say, now please give me a YouTube title and description to help me rank this video for the term how to use repurpose.io. Please include a link to, and it's got the affiliate link in it, but I'll tell you the flow. I've changed this, right? I've changed that. I don't include the affiliate link anymore. You'll see why, right? Include a list of tags in comma separated list. The reason for that is you can copy and paste them straight in to YouTube. If it gives you the list with the hashtags in, you have to enter them one by one. And I found out if I just say, give me a comma separated list, I can just copy and paste them all in. So it's just a time saver. And why do I ask it to include a timestamp? Because it lists each minute when I'm recording, what I'm talking about at the various points. It's just more keywords. It fills the keywords in naturally. So it gives me the title. I don't know why. It always thinks it's 2024. Gives me the description, okay, and it gives me the timestamps and the comma separated tags. So then what I did is I fed um, that link, by the way, is because it had the link up here, I think. Okay. So what I did then, though, as I said, now please turn that into a great blog post. So it wrote me a blog post. And then I said, please give me the social media post for the blog to direct people to the blog. And it does it. Everybody can do that. And then I asked it, I said, look, I'll put some emojis in, make it a bit more appealing, right? So this is the flow, guys, right? So number one, use VidIQ to create the keywords so you know what you're talking about. Number two, record the video, right? Use Google AI Studio, number three, to get the description, the titles and everything. Upload it to YouTube. There it is. And by the way, the thumbnail is important. I just use Canva and I get the title that Google AI Studio gives me. I use Canva and I just make, as appealing as I can a YouTube thumbnail. And vidIQ talks to YouTube and it will score you. It'll kind of give you a score to let you know you're doing well. Again, this isn't an in-depth one. So then I get my video. I use Google AI Studio, write me the blog post. So I go to our blog, okay? And then here's the thing. I create the blog post and there it is. And then what I do is I get the blog URL and I go back to YouTube. And if I click this, I took out the affiliate link for repurpose.io because I changed it and I swapped it out for our blog. And there's our blog link. Now, why would I do that? Because when people come to the blog to get the affiliate link, rather than it be straight in the description, oh, I don't know, I should have put a white background on that, I didn't think. Okay, I'll change that. But when people come now, right, to get their affiliate link, guess what? They can read and it's all good. Oh, what's this? Trading as a side hustle. Oh, what's this? Best done for you AI system. Oh, what's that? Oh, a newsletter. These guys have got a newsletter. That's great. I'll sign up to that because it's free. Yeah. What's a $1 trial for this? What's this done for you marketing? How do I turn AI into cash and follow it? So you can see what I'm doing. And they're like, oh, okay, what else have they got on here? Oh, big announcement. What's the big announcement? Our AI agent writes and publishes our blog posts. Well, I like that. $1,500, so now we've got a chance at least that they'll come and buy something else, at least sign up to our newsletter and take a look around the blog and see what else they like, rather than it just be a one for one. And that's it. That's as easy as that. And I've made a lot of money doing this. Sorry, I waffled on a lot there, Eric. But that's it, guys. That's the flow. And that's why we want them back on the blog.
Well, Paul, that I was listening, but I was also doing a little work while you were so eloquently explaining all that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share. I'm going to jump on and share this. Where are you going next? Because I can kind of share real quick, kind of
Yeah.
what
I
I'm
think
doing.
I think I know where you're going. It begins with O.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I've made you co-host, so you can share screen if you want.
All right. Let me just really quick. I'm going to be quick here. Let's share the screen, and then let's go to ChatGPT, and let's. Hold on one sec. All right. And you guys can't see this, but what I did is it's not showing the link now. But what I did is I took the blog post that Paul put together and I asked ChatGPT to, because at this point, right, um, once Paul has done that front section, then obviously he's gonna chop that up. We're gonna create shorts through an AI tool, Opus, and that's gonna get distributed. We're gonna use Repurpose.io and distribute that way. But then on my end, I'm gonna start creating this afternoon. I'll start creating avatar-based videos. Whether that be a third-party avatar or me or Paul's avatar, right? Where it looks like we're talking and speaking, but it's just AI. So from there, I need some scripts, right? And GPT had it evaluate the blog post, and I asked it to please write me scripts that are 45 seconds or less. It gave me, what do I have here? 8. But these are great scripts, and I've really trained. That's the other thing. I really, the more you use ChatGPT, the more you train it, I've put some prompts and different things in place for the output to be what I really want. So now I've created these scripts, super simple, to just a couple of 2 minutes. Okay, and I take this first script, and as you guys know, we use captions.ai. And I don't know if you guys recognize that guy. That's Cash Coltman. He's our main avatar guy, and
Top
we have a
employee.
blast. We have a blast with Cash, right? So what I did was I popped in here real quick, and let me go back to the home page, and I just clicked here AI Creator. I clicked custom, and then this is where I paste it in. I've already done this one, but I just pasted in one of those scripts. I hit edit style, select the avatar that you want, and then that's it. Now I can do that one. I can do all eight, really. I can go in one after the other and let each one render, one at a time. And then, when I come back and, let it do its thing, come back in 20 minutes, I've got eight really high quality video shorts that we can put it, on YouTube, TikTok, wherever we want to put it, and then we're getting it out there. So let me see if it's just easier to do this because sometimes it doesn't play well on the computer. So let me see if I can do it here and you guys are able to see it.
You're still spending hours doing tasks that should take minutes. Meet this AI tool that turns busy work into one-click workflows. I fed it a task I do every day, hit go, and it handled the research, draft, and formatting. No tech wizardry needed. The dashboard is clean, the outputs are shockingly accurate, and it plugs right into the apps you already use. Imagine reclaiming 5 hours a week. What would you build with that time? Look for the link in the first comment for a review.
And that's it. So, and then, typically, like say with a YouTube short or something like that, you can pin in that first comment. I'll put the link to the blog post where Paul goes through a nice review. So it's not just a short that kind of, it says, oh, this is great. Let me go to the website. They're actually going to go to a blog post with a nice review so they can get a good idea what it is. They're going to be exposed to us. They may not know who we are, our brand, who we are. They're going to get exposed to any of the other products or what we're selling. But more importantly, they're going to get what they want, which is more information on this tool. That's why they're clicking, and the ability to buy it directly through our blog. So now I just want you to think about this flow, guys. So Paul wakes up, he does his thing in the morning for about an hour, does his keyword research, does his video, writes up the blog, and all this through AI, guys, other than the video he's doing. But sits down for an hour, he's done. Hey, Eric, he sends that out, repurpose AI, shoots that out all over the place. And then Opus plugs it into Opus. Opus creates, 20, 30 clips from that video. And then that gets sent out, on autopilot. And then in the afternoon, I sit down after, my morning, I sit down for a couple hours in the afternoon and I let AI do all the work and I set everything up and I generate 5, 10, 15, 20 videos that afternoon. And now we've got enough content, right? Over the course of the next month. Now we can come back a month now or 2 months now and maybe redo some more content for this tool, but we've produced enough content in one day, right? To have that working out there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for us. Money tree number one. So if we were really insane, which we might be, there are 365 days in a year. We could easily create a 360 in the next 365 days. We could easily create 365 new money trees every single day if we wanted to. Now we're not going to probably go at that pace, but you guys get where I'm going with this. And the reality is we could do 2 a day because we're talking about, all this definitely under 2 hours for me, and even at 2 a day, way under 2 hours for me, and Paul the same. So I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to learn, Paul, what we're doing, how we're doing this, how they can leverage what we're doing, for their particular opportunities or business. And we encourage you guys, set up a 15-minute consultation with us. You can connect with us. We'll jump on. We'll talk to you. If you need help putting things together, we have a great assistant now that is trained on all this stuff. She's awesome. She can put stuff together for you if you need help doing that. Or we can just kind of give you a quick roadmap in 15, 20 minutes as to the best way to promote your opportunity. Or if you want to do what we're doing, we can assist you with that and coach you and get you set up so you can start building out money trees every single day. We're just tired of we love our programs that we promote. We have programs that we will continue to promote month in and month out, but it's crazy for us not, with all the tech AI here and everything at our fingertips, it's crazy for us not to look at the marketplace and find what's the hottest tools right now that people would die and kill for and they're looking for, or what's the hottest training or affiliate or digital affiliate product out there that people are searching for. Why wouldn't we put ourselves in front of that, get content out, so we're getting paid when people they're going to buy that stuff anyway, guys. So why wouldn't we put ourselves there to offer it to them? So that's all, Paul. You're still on mute, Paul.
That's better. It's these tools as well, they're massive time savers for people, which means they're a massive money saver for people. So many people I speak to online, I don't have time, I don't have time. I mean, like Eric said, an hour. I probably didn't even spend an hour. Let me just share this with you real quick. So that one YouTube video it's not that long. It's 6 minutes long. So this is a 6 minute long video. Okay. And if we go to Opus, it's already made, I think it was 12 shorts. Yeah, 12. So I made that one video there, and we've now got 12 shorts from the video itself, let alone what Eric's doing now. And he's going to make about 8. So that will be 20 video shorts that are all going to head back to our blog post. And what we need to do a little bit better, what we'll do is we will make this more appealing, the newsletter, because we've got ideas of putting something together that's going to help anybody start a business online, and we'll give that away for free. So keep coming back to the blog and check it out. It's the masterplanaffiliates.com, the masterplanaffiliates.com, right? And we're talking about the commissions now is probably not going to make us thousands and thousands, okay? But guess what? Some of these tools can. I know one guy, he got involved in a program a while ago, Funnel Builder, and he earned a car out of it. And all he did is the sort of stuff that we're showing you now, right? So that's it, guys. That's the flow. And guess what we're going to do with this video, Eric?
Oh, this one's going to be chopped up, and we'll have well, this one, I don't know how long we've been going. This will probably produce like close to 20 shorts.
Oh, more. This will do about 30 based on what we've been doing before. So yeah, because some of them might be 30 seconds long, some of them are a minute, some of them might even be like 15 seconds long. But I reckon this one. So you see how the engine feeds itself, guys. Once you get into that flow, and we haven't even talked about setting up a podcast yet. How easy would it be to use Google AI Studio to say, now make me a blog post, now write the social media post for me, now make me a podcast out of it. And it uses that, was it LLM Studio, whatever it is, notebook, whatever. It's brilliant. Right?
And Paul, I mean, before, in the old days, because we're old, right?
Yeah.
It would be tough to look in the screen right now and say to you, hey, anybody can do this. Because the fact is, if we were pre-AI, okay, the fact is somebody would have to, they have to do that research. They have to actually write that blog post, right? So you kind of have to understand elements of copywriting. If you have to understand, hey, what's the best titles? What's the best keywords? There's so much to learn. It was like, to take someone and say, hey, you can do this. It would be very, very difficult. But for us to look at you and say, no, you can do this, because as long as you understand the basics with leveraging the AI is writing the blog post, right? The AI is creating the scripts for the videos, right? The AI is helping to push the agents push the content out there to the marketplace. So you just have to have the flow down, have to have the tools, and then you take an hour a day or 45 minutes a day, and you could literally be out either doing this to promote your existing opportunities or creating money trees like we're going to do over the next. I mean, our goal is to have 1,000 money trees out in the next few years. And I'm not kidding. Because we have stuff that and I know affiliate marketers who will get a sell in from something they put up 3 years ago, right? Because they have the content out there, right? So we would be insane not to do this, and we want it to forever. So, but anyone can do this, Paul. I mean, it's a different game now. I mean, if I was starting imagine if we were just starting in the game right now, we had this, a new person can come in
Well,
and
do you remember
it's crazy.
blog posts used to be hot, right, in Power Network, and it was like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to write. And go to easyinarticles.com, find an article that's there, and just put it in your own words. Just don't copy it word for word. Just use it for inspiration. Anybody can do that. How long did it take to sit there and like, but that's now with AI, and I've started saying to AI as well, guys, little tip. Write an article in a unique way so an AI detector wouldn't know it was AI. And the output you get is like, I'm not saying it's like majorly different, but it goes, oh, I get you. And it starts using like little more unusual turns of phrase and stuff, more like maybe I speak. Because when I type or talk to AI, my grammar is terrible, right? So it corrects me and it makes me right. When I say to it, hey, just write it like an AI detector would never pick up on it, it starts to maybe sound a little bit more like some of the strange utterance words usage I make and create. Not as bad as that, but it puts it into different phrases. So guys, stick with us, right? You can see the evolution here, because what I haven't even told you yet is, that repurpose IO, I've even got something that automates putting out video shorts for me. So I truly, truly now have, I could literally take 6 months off and know that a video will go out 3 times a week, and then it will be spread from that YouTube to TikTok to Reels to Instagram. And I'm actually looking at repurpose now to get it set up to turn it into a podcast. So that will go out as well. So we are still evolving, because like Eric said, for years now we've been talking about doing this, right? And there's so many AI tools out there. We cannot ignore the what we can do with the tools we've got now are amazing. So if you want to follow what we're doing, we always push ahead, me and Eric. If you want to follow what we're doing, you will grow with us, right? Because you can't help but grow with us, right? And we've got a lot of experience and skin in the game to know what we're doing. So I think that's episode 1, unless you want to close it out with anything, sir.
No, great episode. And again, guys, encourage you to join our newsletter, masterplanaffiliates.com. If you want to go to the blog, it's masterplanaffiliates.com. And if you want, just connect with us. You can do it through the blog, or just best thing is just reach out to us personally, leave a comment, or hey, I want to connect with you guys to set up a 15-20 minute consult. We'll jump on a Zoom like this, and we're not trying to pitch you. We'll just get on and chat with you for 10, 15, 20 minutes and see where you're at and give you some value. So keep it simple.
Okay, we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget the masterplanaffiliates.com. That's our blog. You can also get the newsletter from there as well. Or if you just want to go to the sign up page for the newsletter, masterplanaffiliates.com, and reach out to us. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.